Hi, I'm Laura Bowles, Executive Director of Martinsville Uptown, and this is Uptown. I'm joined today by Leslie Hervey, the Executive Director of the Martinsville-Henry County SPCA, and we're here at Fidos Finds and Kitty's Collectibles, the new SPCA thrift shop in Martinsville Uptown. Leslie, where did the idea for this shop come from?
Well, lots of our board members have traveled around the state of Virginia and found that other humane societies had thrift shops. And so we've been working on this idea at the SPCA for about a year, but there were a lot of pieces that would not, or we didn't know how to make, come together. We didn't know whether we could afford the rent and the utilities and all that sort of stuff. So it happened upon Kim Wheeler, who was Fred Wheeler's daughter-in-law. Fred was the very famous veterinarian here that did so much for the animals.
And he's the one that we do every year. The SPCA has the Wheeler Memorial Pet Trees named after.
We do. He was really an icon in this community and did things for people and their pets, and then just homeless pets that we're all grateful for. He unfortunately has passed away, but Kim wanted to do this to honor her husband and her father-in-law for their work for the animals.
So we're right here next to Classy Consignments and Gifts, and we're in the store that is, it's located within her shop here at, what is it, 34 Main Street?
33 West Main Street.
Okay.
Yes, and this was space that she had not yet expanded into, and so she worked out a deal and was able for us to come in. It's kind of an 8-month experiment for both of us to see whether or not we can make a go of it, and so far it has been amazingly successful.
So a lot of members of the community have been coming in shopping here.
Oh my gosh, yes, it has been wonderful. And you know, we thought when we first started talking about thrift shop, we were talking about mismatched glasses and that sort of thing. But we've been very, very fortunate in that a lot of the supporters have given us beautiful antiques and rugs and decorator items out of their homes. We aren't pricing it like an antique shop. We are pricing it to move because we need the money for the animals at the SPCA.
And 100% of the money that is raised in this shop goes to support the SPCA, correct?
It does, and that's what's so exciting. The people that are retrieving the items, that are dusting them off, that are merchandising them, and the staffing of the store is all done by volunteers. So we're looking for volunteers. If anybody, has a shopkeep persona in their mind, if they'd be willing to donate a couple of hours, we always need volunteers to help us run the store.
Well, just looking around the store, there's such a variety of different merchandise. You've got everything from, upholstered furniture to wooden case goods. We've got some beautiful antique curio cabinets in here, lamps, hats, golf clubs, T-shirts, table and dining sets, all sorts of glassware, quilts. There's just a huge variety of things, books, DVDs, just some of everything. Leslie, tell us, where are you getting all of this great merchandise?
Well, the fun thing is that people are calling us. We have had 3 estates so far where a loved one has passed away and the family members have taken out the mementos out of the home, and we come in with volunteers and package and wrap everything, and we inventory it rather than you just getting a list of 4 boxes of household items. You'd get an Excel spreadsheet that listed every item that we took out of the home. Now, anything that wasn't suitable to come to us, we have other nonprofit groups that we work with, like the Community Storehouse and Goodwill and Salvation Army. But any trash removal or anything like that that needs to be done would be the responsibility of the estate, because we're a nonprofit. We're not hauling off stuff, but we are repurposing things that can be sold and making money for the animals.
Okay, so that sounds fabulous, but I understand you also, in addition to estates, you also have people that just bring you items that they don't have a need of anymore.
We get the cutest comments down here of people saying, "Oh, this is a swap shop. I bring you, everything off my mantle, and then I come in and buy things back from my mantle." And it is cute. And when somebody said one day that they had a rule that anything they took home here, they had to bring us back at least 2 things. So if they will keep doing that we should have merchandise for a long time. It's very, very exciting.
So for the people that are watching at home, if they have items that they don't need anymore, or if they are have a loved one that passes away, has an estate that, you know, household items that they can no longer use, then they can contact the SPCA, and y'all will be happy to work with them to bring their items into the thrift store.
Absolutely. Now, we're taking almost everything except clothing. Our lovely landlord, Kim, has a clothing consignment business, so she handles that aspect of it. But yes, we'll be glad to come in, and it's very nice people that come to your home and help you pack up stuff that you want to donate to the SPCA, so give us a call.
Well, now, what's the phone number here at the store?
224-7958. I was so afraid I was going to forget that, but I remembered it. It's 276-224-7958. Or if you forget that number, you can just call the SPCA, which is 276-638-7297, and we'll help you figure out how best to get your items here.
And if somebody has items that they want to bring in, do they bring them into the store directly?
It depends on how much you have. If it's a house load full, then, you know, we're going to make arrangements to take it into another area of the building. But, you know, if you've got 4 or 5 boxes, just bring them in the front door and we'll do the indexing for you, or you can do it yourself if you feel better about that. And we'll price your gently used items and put them out on the floor. So it's pretty exciting. It's a neat thing. It really is.
Well, if you haven't had a chance, come out. We're here at 30, I'm going to get this wrong
33.
again, 33 West Main Street in Martinsville, right inside Classy Consignments and Gifts. And they'd love to see you, and it's a great place to do some shopping for an excellent cause.